11 and a half of width. I'll be able to salvage my tablecloth, not a problem. Good morning, friends. Welcome back to the vlog. I am so happy you're here. If you're new here, welcome. If you are a regular, I appreciate you so much. Thanks for coming back. This week we are continuing our redesign. We are glazing some of our vases, the new vases that you saw last week. The frame with the new sign. That's something I want to work on. I ordered some fabric. Yes, things are exciting. So let's jump into it. Let's unload the kiln, reload the kiln, and start our redesign. New vase shape, I love it. So cute. I've got my big cup. I'm making a lot of those. People really like the grand mug. I have another one of my normal to-go mugs, and then I have a dark colored vase. This is gonna be the dark brown color, so I'm excited to see how that turns out. And then I'm trying out the to-go mug in just the satin cream, so we'll see how those turn out. This is the sign. It's in some pretty rough shape, I'm not gonna lie. This back piece is all bent. This is just so old. And the wood has some like little holes in it and stuff, and most definitely needs to be like sanded, refinished. Just to get up close and personal, here there are some little holes in this frame. You can see kind of how badly it needs to be refinished. This frame, it's a perfect size. It just definitely needs some tender love and care. I picked the fabric. Thank you to those who reached out last week and told me what they thought would look the best. We ended up going with the dark green option. The lighter option brought my eye straight to the fabric because I loved the fabric. The darker option brought my eye straight to my logo. So we went with that one because the whole point is to bring your eye to the logo, so that's what we went for. The fabric is being made, it's on its way, and so that is going to be a DIY for another video. This week I want to redesign my sign that goes inside here, and I want to take off the sign that I have on my old tablecloth. I sewed it in like a vinyl sign, and it was a great idea in the moment, but now it looks like not so elevated. We're gonna make some changes, and I'm gonna use Canva to redesign my sign. I'm gonna start with some measurements between the mats. So that's 11 and a half of width is like 26 and a half. Now I also want to measure the outer width, like where it's gonna go from on the inside, because when I get the piece of whatever it is printed, I want it to fit really well inside here. I don't want it like floating and kind of like moving around, if that makes sense. I'm a little hesitant to open this up because it's so old. Wrap the fabric around. 16 width, height 30. So I'm going to create a new project. So I'm going to custom size this. So there we go. That's the size. So do you see where it says height and width? So I want 11 and a half. Don't worry, I will change the color. 26.5. So that is what's gonna show. And then I'm gonna take that off before I get it printed so that you don't see a line there. That's just gonna help me with how to design what's going inside of it. I'm gonna keep messing with this and I'll show you the final. So here are the final 3 versions that I have narrowed it down to. They're all exactly the same except for the writing at the bottom that says handcrafted ceramics. This one is more of a scroll, this is more of a script, and then this is more of a typed font. What do you guys think? Which one do you like best? Here's my tablecloth, and this is the sewed on sign that I made. It is pretty bad. Luckily this is coming off pretty seamlessly with this seam remover. So that's good. It looks like I'll be able to salvage my tablecloth, not a problem. A clean slate. You guys, removing that crinkled plastic sign has made a huge difference already in terms of being elevated. I feel like this already looks better. Just the plastic sign with crinkles in it, it just looked so not there. It wasn't quite right. It was temporary. Look at this. There's no way that looks good. This thing's gotta go. It did its time. And now it's time for something better. The other thing that I got to upgrade my table is this rotating earring display. Instead of having like the big sheets of earrings everywhere or just earrings everywhere, now I have this rotating display, which is gonna save me so much space. So each of these will have like a little hook on it, and then I can hang like multiple sets of earrings on each little block. So I think it said it can hold up to like 70 or something. So that's really exciting. It's just like I just got it on Amazon. I'm trying to decide though whether I like this the finish, or if I want to finish it with something else, like elevate it a little bit more, you know what I mean? Okay, other things. This just got out of the kiln. Look how beautiful these look together. This is the dark chocolate brown, that espresso color that's matte, satin matte, and then this is my block printed plate, and I've got my napkin ring holder. Love it. And together they look so beautiful. What do you guys think? I'm so happy with this. Could you imagine like a whole table set up with this, like a pretty tablecloth? I cannot wait to do photos with this. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today, friends. I appreciate you so much. I just got word today that the fabric is on its way. It should be here tomorrow. So our next video, we're gonna dive into wrapping that frame and getting everything ready. I hope you guys appreciate that I'm showing you every detail of this process, because it really goes to show how much time, energy, effort, how many decisions go into building, redesigning a business and a booth, and there's just so much to it, right? It's not just you just show up and boom, it's done. There's so many little pieces and facets that go into making something great, right? So I hope you appreciate that. I enjoy sharing it all with you. If there's something specific you want to see more of or less of, please just let me know down below. And other than that, I hope you have an incredible week, and I will see you guys next Tuesday. Bye!